I left the office at 5:15 and walked down to the river just to feel alive. The Hudson caught the last light of the falling day, and all the weight I'd carried simply floated away. The tugboats moved their slow and patient route upstream, and everything felt softer than it ever seems inside the fluorescent offices I'd left behind. The river gave me back a kind of peace of mind. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing free. After 5 on the Hudson, just the river and me. All the meetings and the deadlines fade away. After 5 on the Hudson ends the day. Riverside, New Jersey in the evening with its own particular pride. The Palisades were purple in the fading afternoon, and somewhere on the water a small boat found its tune. The joggers passed me quietly, the cyclists rang their bells, and everything the working day had tangled slowly fell away into the river, and the river carried on. By 6 o'clock I felt myself returning from the gone. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing free, breathing free. After 5 on the Hudson, just the river and me. All the meetings and the deadlines fade away, fade away, fade away. After 5 on the Hudson ends the day. The river doesn't know about the quarterly report. It doesn't know the meeting that was painful and too short. It only knows the evening and the tide and the light, and that is all I need to make the working day feel right. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing slow, the river holds me, lets me go. Just the river, just the river, just the light. Softer now, softer now, softer. city looks so different when you're finally free. The same old streets become a kind of poetry. The vendors packing up their carts along the park. The lights beginning gently in the early dark. The smell of someone's dinner from an open door. The walk home is the thing I'm always working for. The walk home, taking it slow. The walk home, watching the glow. Every step decompresses what the day has made. The walk home, letting it all fade. The jazz bar where the music starts at 6, and let a few bars follow me into the mix of evening sounds the city makes as day becomes the night. The crosswalk signals and the taxis and the light that fall so differently in the early evening hour than the harsh noon brightness of the office tower. I've learned that walking slowly is a kind of art. The walk home is the bridge between my work and heart. The walk home, taking it slow. The walk home, watching the glow. Every step decompresses what the day has made. The walk home, letting it all fade. There's a philosophy in walking without rushing anywhere, in letting the evening city have its moment and its care. The walk home is not nothing, it is everything. In fact, the transition from the person at the desk to who I'm back. The walk home, still going slow. Evening holds me, letting go. Slow and steady, fading now. Softer steps, softer. I exhale for the first time at the river's edge. The whole day held inside me at the office ledge has slowly been releasing since I crossed the park. And now the river has me in its early dark. The water moves with such complete authority. It doesn't need to hurry and it isn't free of obstacles but moves around them all the same. The Riverside Exhale has no one else to blame. Riverside Riverside exhale, letting it all out. Riverside exhale, what healing is about. The water takes the tension of the day. Riverside exhale, washing it away. Reading something on her phone. A man is feeding pigeons very carefully alone. Two runners pass each other with a nod of recognition. We're all here for the same unspoken riverbank commission. To let the water do what water always does. Remind us that the world is larger than it was. Inside the room we spend our daylight hours within. The riverside exhale is where we all begin. Riverside exhale, letting it all out. Riverside exhale, what healing is about. The water takes the tension of the day. Riverside exhale, washing it away. You can't hold your breath forever at a riverside. The water makes it physiologically impossible to hide. The body knows the river, it opens to the flow, and everything the workday built up has to go. Riverside exhale, breathing out. The Hudson holds without a doubt. Just the exhale, just the river, just the river, softer now, softer. The evening light on water is a thing I live to see. It turns the ordinary Hudson into something free. The golden rose and amber of the setting sun remind me that the working day is finally done. I've sat on this same bench through 100 changing weeks and watched the evening light find all the things it seeks on surfaces of water and on windows high above. The evening light on water is the thing I love. The evening light on water, gold and slow. The evening light on water, watch it glow. Every color that the sunset makes is just for me. The evening light on water sets me free. boats it's crossing in the golden afternoon. The windows of New Jersey catch the light and bloom into 1,000 small and ordinary suns that tell the story of the evening as it runs, from gold to rose to purple to the first true blue of night. And I am here to witness every stage of this goodbye to light. The office I came from could not contain this view. The evening light on water makes me born anew. The evening light on water, gold and slow. The evening light on water, watch it glow. Every color that the sunset makes is just for me. The evening light on water sets me free. There should be a prescription for this particular sight, a doctor's note that says go sit beside the water at the light. The evening light on water is the medicine I take for everything the city and the working world can make. The evening light on water, fading gold. The river holds the colors soft and old. Just the gold, just the glow, softer now, softer. A favorite bench along the waterfront path, where I come to do the mathematics of the aftermath of every complicated day this city asks of me. The bench by the river is my unofficial therapy. The armrest has a place where I have worn the pain away from pressing my hand there at the end of every day. The river knows me by my silhouette at 5. The bench by the river is where I feel alive. Bench by the river, this is my place. Bench by the river, my breathing space. The city keeps on going, but I sit and stay. Bench by the river, ending my day. Gentleman sits 3 benches down from mine. He comes at 6 and reads until the light begins to decline. We've never spoken, but we share a kind of understanding that the river is the place where we of ourselves or anyone or anything at all. The bench by the river catches everyone who falls from the exhaustion of the day into the evening's care. The river and the bench and all the people sitting there. Bench by the river, this is my place. Bench by the river, my breathing space. The city keeps on going, but I sit and stay. Bench by the river, ending my day. If I could give the city one piece of advice, it would be to build more benches by the water, make it twice as easy for the workers and the tired and the worn to find the bench by the river where the healing is reborn. Bench by the river, sitting still, the river flows, it always will. Bench and river, fading now, softer, still softer. The ferry horns at dusk across the silver water, and something in that sound reminds me I'm the city's daughter who came here with a suitcase and a set of expectations and traded them for ferry horns and river meditations. The horn is melancholy in the way a jazz note is. It tells you something's moving on and says that life is his and hers and everyone's who stands here in the failing light. The ferry horn at dusk is how Manhattan says goodnight. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding low. The ferry horn at dusk, time to go. But I'm not going anywhere, I'll stay. The ferry horn at dusk, ending the day. The ferry horns like a particular language. The long one means departure and the short one means the anguish of docking in the current when the river wants you elsewhere, and two quick blasts is passing on the right with river care. But in the evening all of them mean something more to me. They mean the day is over and the night is finally free to be whatever evenings on a river want to be. The ferry horn at dusk is calling out to me. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding low. The ferry horn at dusk, time to Every city has a sound that tells the day it's done. In Manhattan it's the ferry in the light of the fallen sun. Low and resonant and moving through the evening air, the ferry horn at dusk is how I know the night is there. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding through. The river carrying me too. Low and fading, softer horn, softer now, softer. Softer. I'm learning how to unwind at the end of the day, to put the spreadsheets and the strategy away. The river is my teacher in the art of letting go. It doesn't hold the morning in the evening's flow. I sit here with my jacket off and shoes beside the bench, and let the evening river do its patient, gentle quench of everything that's tightened through the long and busy hours. The unwind is an art form, and the river has the powers. Unwind, let the river teach you how. Unwind, this is the moment now. The day is done and you are free to be. Unwind, right here beside the sea. I've tried unwinding in a dozen different ways, with running and with cooking and with theater some days. But nothing works as well as sitting by the river at the end and letting all the tension of the workday slowly bend and break apart into the evening air and water. The city's most devoted and exhausted daughter has found that rivers are the oldest form of therapy. The unwind at the waterfront was always here for me. Unwind, let the river teach you how. Unwind, this is the moment now. The day is done and you are free to be. Unwind, right here The river has its own equivalent and equal swathing of nature and of movement and of something old and true. The unwind at the riverside was always here for you. Unwind, the river knows how. Letting go, this is now. Winding down, fading soft, softer now. Softer. It has an angle that is gentle and is always hard to find, until you're standing at the river when it hits the water there and turns the ordinary evening into something rare. The office glass reflected it back all day in flashes, but here at the waterfront it blooms in golden masses across the surface of the Hudson, moving slow. 5 o'clock light at the river is the finest show. 5 o'clock light, golden on the wave. 5 o'clock light, everything it gave to those of us who walked down to the river's edge. 5 o'clock light, keeping every pledge. Photographers come out at 5 because they know that light like this is something you can't manufacture or bestow. You have to be here at the river when the angle's right, and let the city give you back its 5 o'clock light. I am not a photographer, but I have learned to bring my whole attention to this particular evening thing. The light that hits the water at the end of every day and makes the working week seem slightly less afraid. 5 o'clock light, golden on the wave. 5 o'clock light, everything it gave to those of us who walked down to the river's edge. 5 o'clock light, keeping every pledge. There's a reason all the great impressionists painted light. It changes everything, it falls on turning wrong to right. 5 o'clock at the river is the city's masterwork, available to everyone who takes the time to look. 5 o'clock light, fading gold. The river holds a story told. Golden now, fading slow. Softer light, softer glow. past the river every single day. Too tired from the commute to stop and simply stay. But something changed in autumn when the light came low, and I saw the river golden in the afterglow. I missed my train and sat down on a weathered bench and let the evening do its slow and patient quench of everything the day had taken from my bones. The river sang me something, and I wasn't quite alone. Commuter's lullaby, the river sings. Commuter's lullaby, the evening brings a song for everyone who made it through. Commuter's lullaby, it's there for you. Now I built the river into every working week, at least 3 evenings when I go there just to seek that particular combination of the water and the air, and the knowledge that the working day is finished there. The other commuters pass me in their rushing way, and sometimes one will stop and also choose to stay. We exchange a look that needs no words to carry. The commuter's lullaby is for the ordinary. Commuter's lullaby, the river sings. Commuter's lullaby, the evening brings a song for everyone who made it through. Commuter's lullaby, it's there for you. The city asks so much of everyone who lives inside it, and the river gives it back to those who come to find it. The commuter's lullaby is the oldest urban song, the river singing softly that you're right where you belong. Commuter's lullaby, singing still. The river knows it always will. Now, softer still, softer. The city softens at dusk in a way it never does at any other hour in its bright and busy buzz. The hard lines of the buildings blur a little in the light, and everyone moves slower as the day gives way to night. I've lived in this city through its every mood and face, but dusk beside the river is my most beloved place. The skyscrapers still stand, but they are tender at this hour. The city softens at dusk and reveals a gentler power. The city softens at dusk. Breathe it in. The city softens at dusk. Let it begin. the gentle version of the world you've always known. The city softens at dusk, you're not alone. The delivery cyclists put their lights on one by one, and office windows start to glow as day is almost done. The restaurants fill with people finally off the clock. The city softens at dusk, and it opens up the lock on all the things the daytime keeps too tightly held. The conversations that the boardroom hours quelled, the laughter and the warmth of being human in the night. The city softens at dusk, and everything feels right. The city softens at dusk. Breathe it in. The city softens at dusk. Let it begin. The gentle version of the world you've always known. The city softens at dusk. You're not alone. I've thought about why dusk does what it does to cities. The physics of the light that brings such evening beauties. But I prefer to simply feel it rather than explain. The city softens at dusk, and I am whole again. The city softens at dusk, holds you now. Everything is gentler somehow. Soft and golden, fading slow. Softer now, softer glow.
After hours means something different by the river. It's not a bar or a club, but a quiet kind of giver of something the office never quite provides. The space to hear yourself between the tides. I walked down here after a meeting ran too long, and found the river doing what it does so strong. Just moving without agenda, without a thing to prove. The riverside after hours found its healing groove. Riverside after hours, this is mine. Riverside after hours, everything's fine. The day is done and the river is still there. Riverside after hours, breathing the air. My father used to tell me, find your river in the city. The place that takes your measure without judgment and without pity, where you can be as large or small as the actual day made you, without the performance that the workplace always paid you. I found my river here along the western side of town, where the sun goes down behind New Jersey and the light comes down in horizontal gold across the surface of the flow. The riverside after hours is all I need to know. Riverside after hours, this is mine. Riverside after hours, everything's fine. The day is done and the river is still there. Riverside after hours, breathing the air. Every working person needs a river and a bench, a place where the exhaustion finally gets its quench. The riverside after hours is the city's gift to those who gave the day their everything before the evening closed. Riverside after hours, settling in. The river holds where I begin. After hours, fading soft, softer now, softer. There's something about a slow Tuesday evening that Monday's urgency has been achieving its purpose and has left a kind of space, a midweek pause with water and with grace. I came to the river on a Tuesday at the end of a week that hadn't started well but seemed to bend towards something better in the evening light. Slow Tuesday evening, everything's alright. Slow Tuesday evening, river and me. Slow Tuesday evening, finally free. The week is just beginning, but tonight, slow Tuesday evening, everything's right. Doesn't know what day of week it is. It flows the same on Tuesdays as on any day that is. And there is something comforting in that particular fact, that the river keeps its rhythm and it never looks back. I've brought my Tuesday worries to this river bank before, and every time I leave them lighter than before. The slow Tuesday evening work, and I go home to Wednesday with a little less of murk. Slow Tuesday evening, river and me. Slow Tuesday evening, finally free. The week is just beginning, but tonight, slow Tuesday evening, everything's right. Tuesdays get no songs, no anthems and no odes. They're just the quiet middle of the weekly episode. But a slow Tuesday evening by the river is enough to make the whole week gentler and to soften all the rough. Slow Tuesday evening, flowing on. The river knows the week goes on. Slow and easy, fading now. Softer still, softer vow. There's a moment at the river when the lights come on. Across the city all at once before the day is gone. The buildings one by one reveal their inner glow, and Manhattan turns from gray to gold below. I wait for it each evening like a patient devotee. The moment when the city lights itself for me. The office towers and the apartments and the bridges too. The lights come on and everything is new. The lights come on, the city wakes tonight. The lights come on, Manhattan in the light. Every window is a story being lived inside. The lights come on, the city opens wide. Once the lights on just one building's face, and multiplied by all the buildings in this place. The number was impossible and also somehow right. 10 million separate lives all burning through the night. Each one a person who also had their Tuesday, who also brought their tired self through some kind of new day, and lit their window as a signal to the rest. The lights come on and everyone has done their best. The lights come on, the city wakes tonight. The lights come on, Manhattan in the light. Every window is a story Riverside. The lights come on, the city opens wide. If you wanna love New York, you watch the lights come on. In that transitional moment between the day and the gone, the city reveals itself in all its lit and living truth. The lights come on and give the evening back its youth. The lights come on, one by one. The city glows, the day is done. Light by light, fading now. Softer glow, softer vow. Came to the river because the office is too loud, too full of other people's needs and urgency and crowd, of voices and of keyboards and of everything that fills the space between the person and whatever it is that stills the noise inside one's own head from the day's accumulated weight. I needed to be quiet enough to hear myself think straight. The river on a Tuesday at 6:15 is quiet enough to hear myself amid the city's tricks. To hear myself at last, quiet enough to let the day go past. The river gives me back what work has taken away, quiet enough to hear myself today. To therapist and read about the art of mindfulness, and tried the apps and taken courses in the art of this, but nothing works as simply as the river and the bench, the actual water and the actual light to quench the static and the noise that modern working life creates. The river is the oldest and the simplest of the fates. It makes you quiet enough to hear yourself again, and that is worth more than a dozen courses can contain. To hear myself at last, quiet enough to let the day go past. The river gives me back what work has taken away, quiet enough to hear myself today. as the evening unfolds. Quiet now, fading soft, softer still, softer. The last light finds me walking home along the water. This city's most exhausted, but most faithful son and daughter. The river walks me home each evening without fail. Its patient company along the waterfront trail. I've done 1,000 things today that needed doing, and now the river does the quiet, soft undoing of everything the day required of me to be. Home along the water is where I am most free. Home along the water, walking slow. Home along the water, watching the glow. The city gave its best, and I gave mine. Home along the water, everything is fine. I passed the place I sat last week and said goodbye to something that I'd carried without knowing underneath the sky. The river bench that held me in the middle of the hard days that come for everyone who lives without a guard against the weight of ordinary working city life. The river walks me home through all the beauty and the strife, and every evening finds me slightly different than before. Home along the water opens one more door. Home along the water, walking slow. Home along the water, watching the glow. The city gave its best, and I gave mine. Home along the water, everything is fine. Thank you, river, for the 1,000 evenings and the walks, for holding all the things I couldn't say in words or talks, for being there before the sun and after it has gone. Home along the water, I keep walking on. Home along the water, almost there. The river walks me home through the evening air. Softer now, the lights come on. Almost home, almost done. Just the river, just the walk. Softer, softer, softer. home, at last home.
Left the office at 5:15 and walked down to the river just to feel alive. The Hudson caught the last light of the falling day, and all the weight I'd carried simply floated away. The tugboats moved their slow, impatient route upstream, and everything felt softer than it ever seems. Inside the fluorescent offices I'd left behind, the river gave me back a kind of peace of mind. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing free. After 5 on the Hudson, just the river and me. All the meetings and the deadlines fade away. After 5 on the Hudson ends the day. A bench and sat and watched the other side. New Jersey in the evening with its own particular pride. The Palisades were purple in the fading afternoon, and somewhere on the water a small boat found its tune. The joggers passed me quietly, the cyclists rang their bells, and everything the working day had tangled slowly fell away into the river, and the river carried on. By 6 o'clock I felt myself returning from the gone. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing free. After 5 on the Hudson, just the river and me. All the meetings and the deadlines fade away. After 5 on the Hudson ends the day. The river doesn't know about the quarterly report. It doesn't know the meeting that was painful and too short. It only knows the evening and the tide and the light, and that is all I need to make the working day feel right. After 5 on the Hudson, breathing slow, the river holds me, lets me go. Just the river, just the light, softer now, softer. Just the light, softer now, softer. your bench along the waterfront path, where I come to do the mathematics of the aftermath of every complicated day the city asks of me. The bench by the river is my unofficial therapy. The armrest has a place where I have worn the paint away from pressing my hand there at the end of every day. The river knows me by my silhouette at 5. The bench by the river is where I feel alive. Bench by the river, this is my place. Bench by the river, my breathing space. The city keeps on going, but I sit and stay. Bench by the river, ending my day. Sits 3 benches down from mine. He comes at 6 and reads until the light begins to decline. We've never spoken, but we share a kind of understanding that the river is the place where we are not demanding of ourselves or anyone or anything at all. The bench by the river catches everyone who falls from the exhaustion of the day into the evening's care. The river and the bench and all the people sitting there. Bench by the river, this is my place. Bench by the river, my breathing space. The city keeps on going, but I sit and stay. Bench by the river, ending my day. If I could give the city one piece of advice, it would be to build more benches by the water. Make it twice as easy for the workers and the tired and the worn to find the bench by the river, where the healing is reborn. Bench by the river, sitting still. The river flows, it always will. Bench and river, fading now. Softer still, softer. I used to rush past the river every single day, too tired from the commute to stop and simply stay. But something changed in autumn when the light came low, and I saw the river golden in the afterglow. I missed my train and sat down on a weathered bench and let the evening do its slow and patient everything the day had taken from my bones. The river sang me something, and I wasn't quite alone. Commuter's lullaby, the river sings. Commuter's lullaby, the evening brings a song for everyone who made it through. Commuter's lullaby, it's there for you. At least 3 evenings when I go there, just to seek that particular combination of the water and the air, and the knowledge that the working day is finished there. The other commuters pass me in their rushing way, and sometimes one will stop and also choose to stay. We exchange a look that needs no words to carry. The commuter's lullaby is for the ordinary. Commuter's lullaby, the river sings. Commuter's lullaby, the evening brings a song for everyone who made it through. Commuter's lullaby, it's there for you. This city asks so much of everyone who lives inside it, and the river gives it back to those who come to find it. The commuter's lullaby is the oldest urban song, the river singing softly that you're right where you belong. Commuter's lullaby, singing still. The river knows it always will. Lullaby now, fading soft, softer still, softer. O'clock light is different from every other kind. It has an angle that is gentle and is always hard to find, until you're standing at the river when it hits the water there and turns the ordinary evening into something rare. The office glass reflected it back all day in flashes, but here at the waterfront it blooms in golden masses across the surface of the Hudson, moving slow. 5 o'clock light at the river is the finest show. 5 o'clock light, golden on the wave. 5 o'clock light, everything it gave to those of us o'clock light, keeping every pledge. Photographers come out at 5 because they know that light like this is something you can't manufacture or bestow. You have to be here at the river when the angle's right, and let the city give you back its 5 o'clock light. I am not a photographer, but I have learned to bring my whole attention to this particular evening thing. The light that hits the water at the end of every day and makes the working week seem slightly less afraid. 5 o'clock light, golden on the wave. 5 o'clock light, everything it gave to those of us who walked down to the river's edge. 5 o'clock light, keeping every pledge. There's a reason all the great impressionists painted light. It changes everything, it falls on turning wrong to right. 5 o'clock at the river is the city's masterwork, available to everyone who takes the time to look. 5 o'clock light, fading gold, the river holds a story told. Golden now, fading slow, softer light, softer glow.
The last light finds me walking home along the water. This city's most exhausted, but most faithful son and daughter. The river walks me home each evening without fail. It's patient company along the waterfront trail. I've done 1,000 things today that needed doing, and now the river does the quiet, soft undoing of everything the day required of me to be. Home along the water is where I am most free. Home along the water, walking slow. Home along the water, watching the glow. The city gave its best, and I gave mine. Home along the water, everything is fine. I passed the place I sat last week and said goodbye to something that I'd carried without knowing underneath the sky. The river bench that held me in the middle of the hard days that come for everyone who lives without a guard. Against the weight of ordinary working city life, the river walks me home through all the beauty and the strife, and every evening finds me slightly different than before. Home along the water opens one more door. Home along the water, walking slow. Home along the water, watching the glow. The city gave its best, and I gave mine. Home along the water, everything is fine. Thank you, river, for the 1,000 evenings and the walks, for holding all the things I couldn't say in words or talks, for being there before the sun and after it has gone. Home along the water, I keep walking on. Home along the water, almost there. The river walks me home through the evening air, softer now. The lights come on, almost home, almost done. Just the river, just the walk, softer, 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 softer. Home at last, home. I came to the river because the office is too loud, too full of other people's needs and urgency and crowd, of voices and of keyboards and of everything that fills the space between the person and whatever it is that stills the noise inside one's own head from the day's accumulated weight. I needed to be quiet enough to hear myself think straight. The river on a Tuesday at 6:15 is quiet enough to hear myself amid the city's tricks. Quiet enough to hear myself at last. Quiet enough to let the day go past. The river gives me back what work has taken away. Quiet enough to hear myself today. I've been to therapists and read about the art of mindfulness, and tried the apps and taken courses in the art of this. But nothing works as simply as the river and the bench. the actual water and the actual light to quench the static and the noise that modern working life creates. The river is the oldest and the simplest of the fates. It makes you quiet enough to hear yourself again, and that is worth more than a dozen courses can contain. Quiet enough to hear myself at last. Quiet enough to let the day go past. The river gives me back what work has taken away. Quiet enough to hear myself today. The self that speaks up when the noise goes down has better things to say than anything in town. The river makes the space for it to speak. Quiet enough to hear myself is all I seek. Quiet enough the river holds here in myself as the evening unfolds. Quiet now, fading soft, softer still, softer. After hours means something different by the river. It's not a bar or a club, but a quiet kind of giver of something the office never quite provides. The space to hear yourself between the tides. I walked down here after a meeting ran too long, and found the river doing what it does so strong. Just moving without agenda, without a thing to prove. The riverside after hours found its healing groove. Riverside after hours, this is mine. Riverside after hours, everything's fine. The day is done and the river is still there. Riverside after hours, breathe in the air. My father used to tell me, find your river in the city, the place that takes your measure without judgment and without pity, where you can be as large or small as the actual day made you, without the performance that the workplace always paid you. I found my river here along the western side of town, where the sun goes down behind New Jersey and the light comes down in horizontal gold across the surface of the flow. The riverside after hours is all I need to know. Riverside after hours, this is mine. Riverside after hours, everything's fine. The day is done and the river is still there. Riverside after hours, breathe in the air. Every working person needs a river and a bench, a place where the exhaustion finally gets its quench. The riverside after hours is the city's gift to those who gave the day their everything before the evening closed. Riverside after hours, settling in, the river holds where I begin. After hours, fading soft, softer now, softer.
I exhale for the first time at the river's edge. The whole day held inside me at the office ledge has slowly been releasing since I crossed the park. And now the river has me in its early dark. The water moves with such complete authority. It doesn't need to hurry, and it isn't free of obstacles, but moves around them all the same. The riverside exhale has no one else to blame. Riverside exhale, letting it all out. Riverside exhale, what healing is about. The water takes the tension of the day. Riverside exhale, washing it away. Something on her phone. A man is feeding pigeons very carefully alone. Two runners pass each other with a nod of recognition. We're all here for the same unspoken riverbank commission, to let the water do what water always does. Remind us that the world is larger than it was. Inside the room we spent our daylight hours within. The riverside exhale is where we all begin. Riverside exhale, letting it all out. Riverside exhale, what healing is about. The water takes the tension of the day. Riverside exhale, washing it away. You can't hold your breath forever at a riverside. makes it physiologically impossible to hide. The body knows the river, and it opens to the flow, and everything the workday built up has to go. Riverside exhale, breathing out. The Hudson holds without a doubt. Just the exhale, just the river, softer now, softer.
There's something about a slow Tuesday evening that Monday's urgency has been achieving its purpose and has left a kind of space, a midweek pause with water and with grace. I came to the river on a Tuesday at the end of a week that hadn't started well but seemed to bend towards something better in the evening light. Slow Tuesday evening, everything's alright. Slow Tuesday evening, river and me. Slow Tuesday evening, finally free. The week is just beginning, but tonight, slow Tuesday evening, everything's right. Doesn't know what day of week it is. It flows the same on Tuesdays as on any day that is. And there is something comforting in that particular fact, that the river keeps its rhythm and it never looks back. I've brought my Tuesday worries to this river bank before, and every time I leave them lighter than before. The slow Tuesday evening by the water does its work, and I go home to Wednesday with a little less of murk. Slow Tuesday evening, river and me. Slow Tuesday evening, finally free. The week is just beginning, but tonight, slow Tuesday evening, everything's right. Tuesdays get no songs, no anthems, and no odes. They're just the quiet middle of the weekly episode. But a slow Tuesday evening by the river is enough to make the whole week gentler and to soften all the rough. Slow Tuesday evening,
city softens at dusk in a way it never does at any other hour in its bright and busy buzz. The hard lines of the buildings blur a little in the light, and everyone moves slower as the day gives way to night. I've lived in this city through its every mood and face, but dust beside the river is my most beloved place. The skyscrapers still stand, but they are tender at this hour. The city softens at dusk and reveals a gentler power. The city softens at dusk. Breathe it in. The city softens at dusk. Let it begin. The gentle version of the world you've always known. The city softens at dusk. You're not alone. The delivery cyclists put their lights on one by one, and office windows start to glow as day is almost done. The restaurants fill with people finally off the clock. The city softens at dusk, and it opens up the lock on all the things the daytime keeps too tightly held. The conversations that the boardroom hours quelled. The laughter and the warmth of being human in the night. The city softens at dusk, and everything feels right. The city softens at dusk. Breathe it in. The city softens at dusk. Let it begin. The gentle version of the world you've always known. The city softens at dusk. You're not alone. I've thought about why dusk does what it does to cities. The physics of the light that brings such evening beauties. But I prefer to simply feel it rather than explain. The city softens at dusk, and I am whole again. The city softens at dusk, holds you now. Everything is gentler somehow. Soft and golden, fading slow. Softer now, softer glow. Softer glow. Is a thing I live to see. It turns the ordinary Hudson into something free. The golden rose and amber of the setting sun remind me that the working day is finally done. I've sat on this same bench through 100 changing weeks and watch the evening light find all the things it seeks on surfaces of water and on windows high above. The evening light on water is the thing I love. The evening light on water, gold and slow. The evening light on water, watch it glow. Every color that the sunset makes is just for me. The evening light on water sets me free. The ferry makes its crossing in the golden afternoon. The windows of New Jersey catch the light and bloom into 1,000 small and ordinary suns that tell the story of the evening as it runs from gold to rose to purple to the first true blue of night. And I am here to witness every stage of this goodbye to light. The office I came from could not contain this view. The evening light on water makes me born anew. The evening light on water, gold and slow. The evening light on water, watch it glow. Every color that the sunset makes is just for me. The evening light on water sets me free. There should be a prescription for this particular sight, a doctor's note that says go sit beside the water at the light. The evening light on water is the medicine I take for everything the city and the working world can make. The evening light on water, fading gold, the river holds the colors soft and old. Just the gold, just the glow, softer now, softer. The ferry horns at dusk across the silver water, and something in that sound reminds me I'm the city's daughter who came here with a suitcase and a set of expectations and traded them for ferry horns and river meditations. The horn is melancholy in the way a jazz note is. It tells you something's moving on and says that life is his. And and hers and everyone's who stands here in the failing light. The ferry horn at dusk is how Manhattan says good night. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding low. The ferry horn at dusk, time to go. But I'm not going anywhere, I'll stay. The ferry horn at dusk, ending the day. I've learned to read the ferry horns like a particular language. The long one means departure, and the short one means the anguish of docking in the current when the river wants you elsewhere. And two quick blasts is passing on the right with river care. But in the evening, all of them mean something more to me. They mean the day is over and the night is finally free to be whatever evenings on a river want to be. The ferry horn at dusk is calling out to me. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding low. The ferry horn at dusk, time to go. But I'm not going anywhere, I'll stay. The ferry horn at dusk, ending the day. Every city has a sound that tells the day it's done. In Manhattan, it's the ferry in the light of the fallen sun. Low and resonant and moving through the evening air. The ferry horn at dusk is how I know the night is there. The ferry horn at dusk, sounding through the river, carrying me to low and fading, softer horn, softer now, softer.
There's a moment at the river when the lights come on across the city all at once before the day is gone. The buildings one by one reveal their inner glow, and Manhattan turns from gray to gold below. I wait for it each evening like a patient devotee. The moment when the city lights itself for me. The office towers and the apartments and the bridges too. The lights come on and everything is new. The lights come on, the city wakes tonight. The lights come on, Manhattan in the light. Every window is a story being lived inside. The lights come on, the city opens wide. on just one building's face, and multiplied by all the buildings in this place, the number was impossible and also somehow right. 10 million separate lives all burning through the night, each one a person who also had their Tuesday, who also brought their tired self through some kind of new day, and lit their window as a signal to the rest. The lights come on and everyone has done their best. The lights come on, the city wakes tonight. The lights come on, Manhattan in the light. Every window is a story being lived inside. The lights come on, the city opens wide. If you wanna love New York, you watch the lights come on. In that transitional moment between the day and the gone, the city reveals itself in all its lit and living truth. The lights come on and give the evening back its youth. The lights come on, one by one, the city glows, the day is done, light by light, fading now, softer glow, softer vow.
Take the long way when the work day is done, along the river where I catch the last of the sun. The city looks so different when you're finally free. The same old streets become a kind of poetry. The vendors packing up their carts along the park, the lights beginning gently in the early dark, the smell of someone's dinner from an open door. The walk home is the thing I'm always working for. The walk home, taking it slow. The walk home, watching the glow. Every step decompresses what the day has made. The walk home, letting it all fade. Jazz bar where the music starts at 6, and let a few bars follow me into the mix of evening sounds the city makes as day becomes the night. The crosswalk signals and the taxis and the light that falls so differently in the early hour than the harsh noon brightness of the office tower. I've learned that walking slowly is a kind of art. The walk home is the bridge between my work and heart. The walk home, taking it slow. The walk watching the glow. Every step decompresses what the day has made. The walk home, letting it all fade. There's a philosophy in walking without rushing anywhere, in letting the evening city have its moment and its care. The walk home is not nothing, it is everything. In fact, the transition from the person at the desk to who I'm back. The walk home, still going slow, evening holds me, letting go, slow and steady, fading now, softer steps, softer. Learning how to unwind at the end of the day, to put the spreadsheets and the strategy away. The river is my teacher in the art of letting go. It doesn't hold the morning in the evening's flow. I sit here with my jacket off and shoes beside the bench, and let the evening river do its patient, gentle quench of everything that's tightened through the long and busy hours. The unwind is an art form, and the river has the powers. Unwind, let the river teach you how. Unwind, this is the moment now. The day is done and you are free to be. Unwind, right here beside the sea. Tried unwinding in a dozen different ways, with running and with cooking and with theater some days. But nothing works as well as sitting by the river at the end, and letting all the tension of the workday slowly bend and break apart into the evening air and water. The city's most devoted and exhausted daughter has found that rivers are the oldest form of therapy. The unwind at the waterfront was always here for me. Teach you how. Unwind, this is the moment now. The day is done and you are free to be. Unwind, right here beside the sea. The Japanese have a word for healing done by forest bathing. The river has an equivalent and equal swathing of nature and of movement and of something old and true. The unwind at the riverside was always here for you. Unwind. The river knows how. Letting go. This is now.